Peace and love, ladies and gentlemen. This is JC from the Rhythm and Reason podcast coming in for you live. Now, this is just a disclaimer. I want you right now. This is the time for you to go get your drinks, get your popcorn, grab your loved ones, grab your friends, grab your family, bring them close, hold them tight, and sit down and enjoy the show. We got a banging show for you tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got some great special guests coming on and a great performance and more things to come. And that being said, I'm gonna sign out and we're gonna get to it. Thank you and peace and love.
Peace, everyone. I'm your host of Rhythm and Reason, Dwayne Evans, a podcast that brings you rhythm and reason in the world and in music. Uh, every episode starts differently, but today's episode is a little bit differently said. It is an episode that title is A Peace of Mind. That's different from every one of our previous episodes that didn't really have a title. This episode, we have a title. And as scheduled, we're going to go with Devin's Field of Vision. Then after that, the announcements. Then after that, the song of the day. Then after that, it's going to be rhythmic words of with Jamarcus. Then after that is going to be the poem read by Josh. Then yours truly, myself, will speak on my observations. And we have a special guest, Mr. Alexander Morris of the Four Tops. We'll be interviewing him uh, during Jamarcus's rhythmic words. So stay tuned. We hope to have you all to the end of the episode. Peace be with you, and we're going to turn it into the hands of Brother Devin.
I like
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. Thank you, Brother
I
Evans.
like that.
Thank you. Thank you. And yes, it is I, Devin Sims, aka DC Pierce, aka Boss Man Devo, and we are back with the Field of Vision. And for starters off, for the question is, what is a celebrity you really want to see in concert? I'm gonna ask this one to Josh first.
Ooh, good question. Let's see. To me, I want to see two people in particular. I want to see Stevie Wonder and Smokey Robinson.
Okay. Dwayne.
I would love to see the original Delphonic. And I agree with Josh, Stevie Wonder.
Jamarcus.
Okay, I have to say the Silvers and the original lineup of the Temptations.
JC.
A person I want to see in concert. Well, there's two answers to that. I want to see New Edition and I want to see Jodeci. But New Edition in Vegas. So Bobby, you gotta get back to me on that.
Okay. Well, I got two answers as well. Stevie and New Edition. I first heard that Stevie was getting back on tour, and I was like, man, as soon as he got any type of District of Ohio dates, I will be letting know, and I will definitely go. And I definitely got to see New Edition. Got to see all six of the fellas, Next question. If y'all could personally bring back 5 celebrities of your choice, who would it be? Jamarcus?
Oh man, 5 celebrities of my choice. Who? Okay, Michael Jackson, Prince, um, Edmund Silvers. That'll make 4, and Isaac Hayes.
JC?
Okay, 5 celebrities I want to meet.
No, bring back.
Bring back.
Ones that
Oh,
passed away.
easy. Okay. Michael Jackson, Prince, Easy E, Tupac, Aaliyah.
Josh?
Oh man, it's a lot. I wish it was more than 5, but I bring back David Ruffin, Eddie Kendricks. I bring back Donald McPherson of the Main Ingredient. I'd bring back Luther Vandross, Michael Jackson, and let's see, James Brown.
Okay. Dwayne?
Man, I'd bring back Marvin Gaye. I'd bring back. I don't know if Dr. King would be a celebrity, but I'll bring him back.
We're mainly talking about singers.
Singers.
Yeah.
William Hart, the Delphonics. Billy Stewart, Barry White. A lot of different singers. I can't remember his name. Junior Walker. I bring him back too.
Okay. My personal picks, I'd say Sam Cooke, Tupac, Luther Vandross, Paul Williams, and Bobby DeBarge. Most of the underrated people and people whose careers was cut short. Last question. Who is y'all's favorite music producer and why? Jamarcus, go ahead.
Leon Silvers. Because mostly when he was writing for his family, the Silvers, you probably know the story that he got kicked out because they picked a whole new other guy that was writing music. But when he went to Solar Records, he took Solar Records to the next level with his writing ability, and he wrote some good songs for the Whisperers, for Lakeside,
Shalimar,
and all the other groups on the label.
Yes, indeed. Leon's one talented guy. Glad he's still with us. Josh?
Smokey Robinson. Reason why I choose Smokey Robinson is because this man literally wrote Motown's whole catalog. So he made hits for the Temps, Supremes, like the whole Motown roster. So, and his lyrics are beautiful. So I choose Smokey Robinson.
That's a good pick. JC?
My 2 favorite producers. I have to go with RZA and Devontae. RZA because of his hard-hitting beats and how grimy and dirty they is. Like you can listen to any of the Wu-Tang tracks and you will fall in love. Devontae because of the way he combined the gospel and sensual nature of R&B. I think that's dope. With the church harmonies, I really think it's dope.
Dwayne?
You rephrase your question one more time.
Who is your favorite music producer and why?
Favorite music producer. Oh man, I can't go wrong with William Hart of the Delphonics. I often mention him. Barry White, a very underrated producer. He produced Love Lights, Love Unlimited. He did a good job with that. So those are just some of my 2.
Okay. I'd say mine is Quincy Jones. I mean, The guy's like he's an outstanding producer. You know, he worked with Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson, Ray Charles, Dizzy Gillespie, Leslie Gore, Ella Fitzgerald, Peggy Lee, Dinah Washington, and like, come on, The Secret Garden. Like, what made him?
Yeah, that was a good song right there.
What made
come
him
on,
think?
Come on.
What made him think to put together Al B. Shore, James Ingram, El DeBarge, and Barry White? What made him put that combination together? Like, that's
Barry
a simple
White
craft.
said, "Tell me a secret."
Yeah,
That is an outstanding craft.
Oh man, I don't want to know any secret. I want a special secret. What are you talking about?
And then he helped put together Michael's best-selling album and the best-selling album of all time, Thriller. Like, the guy is a pretty good master at his craft. So I gotta give it to Quincy Jones. But that is all for this week of Field of Vision. At least I'd like to thank Josh, Jamarcus, JC, and Dwayne for answering all the questions vividly and great answers. And hope to catch you guys next week with Field of Vision. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dev. You always do good every week with Field of Vision. Now let's prepare to go into our announcements. We got some good announcements this week. Devin, for the announcements.
I'm rocking with this. I'm really rocking with this.
Mm-hmm. This is good.
I'm gonna say how they not pulled up. All right, the birthdays for this week.
Hold up, where the music at?
Oh no.
Yeah, cue. Somebody, you gotta say cue the music.
Cue the music.
Hit it.
Oh yeah. You guys ready for these announcements?
Yes.
Go ahead, Brother Devin.
Up for starters, for her birthday this week, Miss Anita Baker, the underrated songstress. Happy birthday.
Ooh, happy birthday.
Anita Baker.
Anita Baker. Caught up in the rapture of your love. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday in heaven to Mr. Tom Bell, one of the most greatest arrangers, man. Him and them violins was a great combo. Dwayne, no?
Oh, yeah. Tom Bell was unmatched in all of his Delphonics arrangements.
He was so good. And the stylist.
The underrated blues man, Mr. Bobby Blue Bland. Happy birthday.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Members Only. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Happy birthday to one of the main frontmen of the Dramatics, Mr. L.J. Reynolds.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
you get off my mountain.
That's not him.
Yeah, that's not him. That was Ouija.
That was Ouija singing that?
Yeah, that was Ouija. You probably think about that Ebony Affair performance. That was lip sync because that was Ouija on that stage. Yeah, that was before LJ was in the group. Oh yes, a gospel great, Mr. Marvin Sapp. Happy birthday. Never would have made it, y'all. Never would have made it.
Oh,
Mr. Charlie, last name Wilson.
My name is Charlie. Last name Wilson.
There goes my baby, y'all. Mr. Charlie Wilson. Happy heavenly birthday to the underrated man of an underrated duo from Philadelphia International, Mr. Gene McFadden. Ain't no stopping us now, y'all.
We're on the move.
Birthday to Miss Jody Watley of Shalimar, of course. For the lover in you. Mr. Marvin Jr. himself. Happy birthday in heaven. Mr. Stay in the Corner.
Stay in my corner.
On it.
I'm not doing that.
And happy heavenly birthday to the man of the funk, Mr. Rick James, standing on the top, y'all.
Standing
fire and desire, y'all.
Super freak.
You and I.
Ebony eye.
Yeah. Give it to my baby.
Give it to my baby.
And for our special guest,
yes,
Alexander Morris of the Four Tops, making his appearance today, y'all. That's all the announcements for this week. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all next week with some more great announcements.
All right. Thank you so much, Devin, for those announcements.
Of course.
Now moving on, we've got to get to the song selection. Who will be singing today during the song
What's the
selection?
Yeah, what about
what's
the
the
song of the
song
day
of the
first?
day?
Oh yeah, I always forget that. The song of the day.
I'm rocking with this.
The song of the day is by Mr. Curtis Mayfield. Move on up. In honor of Black History Month.
And
In honor of Black History Month. The first day. Can I get an amen for Black History Month? Can I get an
Hey
amen for
man,
Black History
That's
Month?
my
Black
father,
History
y'all.
Round of
Month.
applause for
Yeah.
Black
That's my
History, y'all.
father. Black
Get the
history.
fist up. Get the
Black
fist up. That
history.
was
Yes.
My
yes,
father,
sir. The
y'all.
revolution will not be televised. Get the fist up. Yes, sir. Black history indeed.
Father, Curtis Mayfield.
Curtis Mayfield. You know, Curtis was a good songwriter. I forgot to mention him on in a podcast in a segment earlier when you asked people to bring back. He is one also. Honorable mention, Curtis Mayfield. May he rest in peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Now we're gonna move right on to our song selection. Whoever. Wait, who's singing?
Pretty
Oh,
sure it's me in the first part.
All
And
right,
then
go ahead.
and then Angel Marcus supposed to do his poetry at the end. Just gotta
yeah,
make
yes,
sure.
he is.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
yeah,
what
yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
do is
He's
we're gonna
still
do
he's
it like
still
this.
doing his poetry. He's still doing his poetry.
All right. Just had
Yeah,
to
we're
make
gonna
sure.
do it
Just had to
like
make
this.
sure.
I got you.
All
We're
right.
gonna do it like this. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? Don't erase it out your head. That ain't happening. Um, so we got an explosive young singer coming to sing a song for y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? He's our little brother. Give it up for Mr. Devo.
Thank you very much. Been a while since I sung a little something. I hope y'all can hear me well out there. And you know, I wasn't decided yet if I was gonna sing something this month. Well, today, but I decided for Black History Month, why not? So let me hit y'all with this classic real quick by a late great man of the Motown legacy, Mr. David Ruffin. Here we go. Somewhere there should be for all the world to see a statue of a fool made of stone, an image of a man who let love slip through his hands, and then let him stand there all alone. So build a statue, and oh, build it high, so that all can see that inscribes the world's greatest fool and name it after me. Get y'all this next part. There on his face, a gold tear should replace, to honor every tear he shed. And I think it would show for everyone to know, concealed inside a broken heart. So build a statue, and oh, build it high, so that all can see that inscribes the world's greatest fool and name it after me. So build a statue, and oh, build it high, so that all can see that inscribes the world's greatest fool and name it after me. Yeah. And name it after thank you. Me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for Mr. Devin Sims.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. He always does good when he sings. Now, without further ado, I'd like to bring Jamarcus on for his.
Yes.
Hey, hold on, real quick. We're gonna have to bring on Mr. Morris because he said he's gonna have to leave shortly.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna
Yeah,
bring
we're gonna have to bring him on right now.
We're gonna bring him on.
All right.
What's up, guys? I'm going to be reading you guys my poetry. It is called This Is Your Conscious. Wake up. This is your conscious. Wake up. This is your conscious. Wake up. This is your conscious. You can do it. Don't give up on your dreams because it might become reality. Wake up. This is your conscience. Every day you wake up, you seem you want to quit and stay in your bed all day, but your body tells you to get up, brush your teeth, do your laundry. No need for a shower because already take one last night. Wake up. This is your conscience. You've got 2 days off. You've got time to do 3 or 4 things today instead of doing nothing. You can do it. All you got to do is believe in yourself. You could have your head up high, but deep down you're struggling in the inside. Wake up. This is your conscience. Wake up. This is your conscience. This poem was written by Jamarcus Hall.
Thank you, Jamarcus.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Now we're going to bring on Mr. Alexander Morris of the Four Tops. We're glad to have him and delighted. Please receive him with a warm round of applause.
Mr. Morris. Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
Glad to have you here, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Glad to have you. We didn't want to keep you. We know time is definitely a constraint.
Yeah, man. It's kind of crazy, but, I try to do what I can to support, our young people, especially my young brothers. So, it was important for me to try to be here for you guys if I could.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Jamarcus is going to be leading off our interview process. So he's going to take it from here. But we're all going to ask you questions, but he's going to take the reins. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir. Mr. Alexander Morris.
Yes,
How
sir.
you doing today, sir? I got a lot of
I'm
questions.
good, man. I can't complain, brother.
Ask it. Okay. Number one, how did you get discovered to become a member of the Four Tops? And what did you do before you became a member?
I can't really say I got discovered. I was working with producer and conductor of the Four Tops Orchestra, Turhan Terrell. He and I were doing a lot of records together. And I happened to be in Detroit, and he reached out to his uncle, which is Duke Fakir, God rest his soul. And I guess they were looking for a lead singer, and Turhan told his uncle about me. And I met with Duke, I guess probably in August, September of that year. And about 3 months later, I got the phone call while they were in Australia that I would be taking the position with them. Prior to that, I've been in the industry collectively probably almost 30 years, a little over 30 years.
Excellent.
Respect. Okay. Question number 2. What's your favorite song to sing as a member of the Four Tops?
Is he still there?
We lost him.
Mr. Morris, is you there?
Let me see here. Try to remove him and add him back. You still there?
Mr. Morris, are you there?
Is the camera back?
Oh, there
Yes.
we go.
Yeah,
There
Oh,
you
there
go.
he
Am I
there
back
you
with
go.
you guys?
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
Mhm.
No,
We
Hello?
got you back there.
Yeah, we
Number-
got you back.
yeah. Number 2. What's your favorite song to sing as
Can
a
you
member?
guys hear me?
I can hear you, Mr.
We can
Morris.
hear you perfectly.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question number 2.
Hello? There you guys are. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We
Yes,
can
sir.
Yes, sir. We
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Okay, I couldn't hear you.
Question.
I came in the industry when I was a teenager, but I grew up in church. My father was a pastor. I'm a bishop's kid. Myself, Dietrich Haddon, his brother, and several other guys, we were in a group together for about 7 or 8 years. And then from that, I went to, was commuting between Detroit and Los Angeles. And I was part of the Human Rhythm Camp, which is Keith Crouch, Kenneth Crouch, and all those guys. Did a lot of writing and vocal production. Uh, After that, producer Ollie Harris, who was the brother of Lisa Page, he and I partnered up and formed a company called the Collab Unit. And then he and I signed with LL Cool J's Rock the Bells as in-house. And since then, man, just one situation after the next, writing and producing for a lot of artists and so forth. It was never my thought or desire to necessarily be a lead singer because I prefer leave me in the background, let me just do the studio, writing and production from that standpoint. But God had other plans, and so here I am. So
Yes.
that's the short version.
Interesting story.
That's good. Okay. Question number 2. What's your favorite
I
song?
see your mouth moving, Jamarcus, but I'm not hearing anything.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. What's the next question, Jamarcus? And I'll see if I can transfer over.
What's your favorite song to sing as a member of
What's
the
your
Four
favorite
Tops?
song to sing as a member of the Four Tops?
My favorite song to sing, that's a song of the Four Tops?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Bernadette.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes,
I love
really good one. That's
Bernadette
a
now.
classic.
sir, today. Yeah, Bernadette.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Question number 3.
Bernadette, and then probably Ain't No Woman.
Ain't No Woman. That's my song.
And
Yep.
following that would probably be MacArthur Park.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's an underrated
yeah.
one. Okay. I like that song.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Tops have a phenomenal discography of songs. They were one of few groups that their style of music spanned the entire music industry, from big band to jazz to pop to soul and to R&B.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Now, what about Walk Away Renee?
Walk Away Renee, that's I think it's a great song. I love it. It's very big overseas. Walk Away Renee is one of those songs that kind of stand with the more Broadway style of the Four Tops. Walk Away Renee, and I think also the song Simple Games, which was written by the Moody Blues for the Tops. Songs like those, they represent the dynamic and the wide demographic of the genres of music that the Tops have been able to cross. They're not just soul or R&B. They're not just a pop group, but their foundation was in jazz. So when they were the Four Ames, they did the background vocals for Billy Eckstein and all of those major jazz artists. And their sound was primarily jazz, Broadway, and pop. When they came into the Motown family, they were the premier group that was already established in the industry. Berry Gordy didn't have to cross them into the contemporary white market because they were already in that market. They were already well known and successful as a group before they came to Motown. And the Temptations, which are one of my favorite groups of all time, their journey to Motown was more from a discovery standpoint, which is why they had to cross over into the pop market, whereas the Four Tops was already there when they signed with Motown. And so the type of songs that the Four Tops do have a wide range demographically, because you're going from everything from, again, big band jazz sounds all the way to the type of music they were doing when they were with ABC Dunhill, when songs that were the theme song for like Shaft Goes to Africa, and some of the songs like Main Street and all of that, which is more of a R&B black sound, but their dynamic is universal because of the wide range of songs and the arrangements that were done. Did I answer your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You did.
Okay.
Question number 3. We know that Duke Fier.
Okay, I'm seeing lips move, but I'm not hearing the question.
Okay. I'm going to be the translator.
All
Question
right.
number 3. We know that
Duke Fabier passed away last year,
that
July of 2024. What is your favorite memory of working with him?
What is your favorite memory with working with him?
There's a lot. Duke was, I always call him Chief. I have so many memories of him, but Duke was a comedian and Duke had jokes. But I think one of my favorite memories of him was more of a personal thing because of his care and concern for me as a person. When I first got with the Four Tops, we were getting ready to go overseas, over to London, and for whatever reason, they were giving me a hard time with my passport, and so I had an appointment to go back down for, I think it was the second or third time, to the passport agency here in Detroit. And when I walked in the door for my appointment, the first person I see sitting there was Duke. And when I walked in, I said, "Chief," I said, "what are you doing here?" He said, "I just came to sit with you so I can make sure that everything that you need, you have." And so for someone like him to be iconically who he is and who he was, to come and just sit with me at a passport agency when there's no cameras, there's no nothing, just he and I. And that let me know his care and concern for those that were up under him. The love that he showed to my wife and my daughters, always concerned about them, made sure that if they needed anything, they had it. Duke was a gentleman's gentleman. He's one of the classiest men that I've ever met in life. And in light of having lost my natural father years ago, Duke sunned me and really stood in that gap for me. So, like I said, I have a lot of memories and a lot of stories that I could tell and a lot that I won't tell. But, losing him for me personally was like losing my dad all over again. But the world lost somebody who truly cared about people. And so that's pretty much.
Definitely. Understand that.
Great story.
We're going to now open up the floor to all the rest of the brothers here.
Wait.
Okay.
What are you going to say?
Does he have another question?
You have another question?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Jamarcus. Jamarcus had another question. My bad.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Dwayne?
Can you hear him?
No.
He can't
I see
hear
him, but I can't hear him.
I'm still typing the stuff in.
Okay, just I'm going to keep being the translator. Go ahead.
All right.
So what's the next question?
It's in the chat. Read
It's
it.
in the chat. Oh, you typed it in.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
The
yes.
next is for the next question is Mr. Morris.
Uh-huh.
There was a situation when you went to a Macomb Oakland hospital to seek treatment for heart complications.
Uh-huh.
We want to know because this is a Rhythm and Reason podcast. Were you racially profiled when they put you in a straitjacket?
In my personal opinion, yes. Uh, and it was because they didn't believe that I was who I said I was. Uh, because they must have thought that I was delusional or something of that nature. And it was 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning when the ambulance took me. And so I'm not going to go in a suit and tie or a stage outfit. And I had on a jogging suit, some boots. But it doesn't matter what I had on or whatever. It was a situation that could have been relatively avoided had an ounce of due diligence went forth. So I was profiled as a black man that is delusional, believing that he's somebody that he isn't because it isn't possible. But that was the farthest thing from the truth. But I can't really go into the details of a lot of things because it's still in litigation. But to answer your question, yes, I do believe that, and which is why I took the stance that I took, because how many of people of color, and then let's not just stop at color, but from not just a racism standpoint, but even a classism, because there's a lot of people that are of different ethnicities, and even some that are of the Caucasian ethnicity, that because they don't have the money or the status or the privileges that others have, many times they are discarded. And I don't really care if a person is black, white, red, green, brown, yellow, whatever. Every person deserves the common kindness of human decency. And to demean somebody because of their race or their creed or their belief or their orientation, to me, is wrong. But the problem is a lot of things go uncontested because people don't have a voice, or their voices are overlooked because they don't have status.
Right.
Right.
Their mistake was they didn't know I had some level of status. And sometimes it takes somebody who seems to be the lowliest among you to be the one to make the greatest changes. So,
Uh, I just like to say thank you for sharing that. I know
uh,
that definitely is a rough situation to be in,
yeah.
um, and so thank you for sharing that.
My
Uh,
biggest thing is the reason why I even did you guys' podcast is because I'd rather see young black brothers going after their dreams, doing what you guys are doing because you believe in what you do. And I'd rather see you all do that than to be on a street corner or involved in a whole lot of other things that would be detrimental, not just only to you, but to your communities. The problem is that there's not a lot of people, or a lot of celebrities or singers, actors, or whatever, that if you don't have a name, they will overlook you. I'm the opposite of that because they already have what they need. So for me to be able to sit with some young cats to let you know that you matter and to be diligent in what you're doing, I applaud you and I support you.
Appreciate that very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
we
Morris.
got one last question, and then we're gonna
Oh, I got a question.
All right.
after this
Oh,
question,
it's Dwayne. It's question number 5 that I just put in,
we're gonna
and also the other one.
open it up to the rest of the floor.
Okay.
So this is the last question. Four Tops was founded, as we know, in 1953. You joined in 2018. We
Mhm.
want to know, what do you feel the legacy should be of the Four Tops left for future generations?
The music.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
The
Definitely
music. That is the
All you
legacy.
need. That's all you need.
That's all you need is the music.
That's
All
all we
right,
really
now we're
need.
gonna. I agree with
And the
that.
Four Tops choreography too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the music.
The music, the
And the
music,
choreography.
Right.
the music, the impact, the choreography, all of it is beautiful, and I definitely
Thank you. Thank you.
definitely agree. Now we're gonna open it up to everybody else.
I have a question for Mr. Morris. Mr. Morris, can you hear me?
Jamarcus, I'm sorry I couldn't hear you, bro.
It's
No, it's
okay.
not.
It's
not.
okay, Mr. Morris.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
Can you hear me, sir?
Can you hear?
I'm only hearing one person's voice.
You only hear me,
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
so you don't hear nobody else.
Uh-uh.
Uh
All right.
oh.
Okay. I'm in the chat. Hold on.
Okay, wait. Can you hear him now?
Somebody else say something.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Can you
Mr.
hear
Morris?
me?
Hello.
I see somebody in my upper right-hand corner talking, but
Oh, he can't
I'm
see me.
trying
He
to.
can't hear
I'm
me.
trying to
Hello.
see.
Hello.
Let me see. Okay.
Hello.
hello,
Hello.
I hear somebody else now.
Hello, Mr.
Mr. Morris,
Morris.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me, Mr.
Okay.
Morris? Can you hear
Okay.
me?
One question I have for you is
Okay.
I'm in a group, me, my brother up there, Mr. Joshua Benson Hall, and our other brother who couldn't be here, Terrence, and our other brother. We're in a group and we have question. What are some tips for a new group coming into the industry that you could give?
It doesn't matter if you're singing gospel, if you're singing country music, if you're singing polka, if you're singing R&B. Collectively and individually know who you are. If you're waiting on somebody to give you your identity, it's going to be to your own destruction. Set your price before you go in. Know what you will do and what you won't do, what you're willing to sacrifice and what you're not willing to sacrifice. It's a lot easier to say what you would never do when you've never had it offered to you. But you have to have a character and a confidence within yourself and within the fact of where God placed you. That if you have to take the long way around, that will secure your character, your integrity, your ability to chart your own course, then it's worth it. If you're looking for a shortcut, then you'll find yourself in a lot of situations that many have and are. Don't, this game in the industry is about divide and conquer. So it's hard for groups to last because they start to play against and play on the desires of other group members that may want the spotlight over this particular singer or that singer or whatever the case may be. And they find ways to fragment you to cause you guys to turn on each other. If you want to last, let there be no secrets between you. If you're going to have each other's back, have each other's back. Put everything to a vote. If four of you vote for it, and if there's six of y'all and four say this is what we want to do, then everybody goes with that to the best of y'all's ability. You're not going to win every vote, but the thing is not about winning the vote as much as it's about y'all standing together and having each other's back. And I'd say lastly, should you ever get into a position where you have contracts and things like that being presented to you, always get your own attorney. Sign nothing until you understand everything. I'm going to say that again. Sign nothing until you understand everything. And make sure that you know what you are reading.
Yes,
Because
sir.
ignorance is the biggest thing that destroys groups.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna hand it over to my brother Dev. You have a
Uh-huh.
question?
Can you hear me, Mr. Morris? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, great. So my question is, how did you feel performing alongside the last standing member, Abdul Duke Fakir? Like, was there any? Were
It's
you nervous? Any pressure?
I mean, of course there's gonna be nervousness and pressure in the beginning. You know, I've been singing all my life, but to stand on that stage with an icon and a superstar and to share the tour bus with him and share hotel uh, accommodations and all of that. There's no words for it. I'm just grateful that the Lord allowed me to have the opportunity to be with him because I learned a lot from him. But I think the greatest thing is that he allowed me to see the world through his eyes. And that's something that very few people will ever be able to have done or say. So to come up in Detroit, knowing who these men were, and to become a part of them to the point that they allowed me to see the world from their perspective and from their view. I mean, all I can do is say, thank you.
Most definitely. Most definitely understand that.
Hmm.
Mhm. I have a question. Can you hear me, Mr. Morris?
Yeah.
All right. So recently I just found out, I mean, if you're allowed to talk about it, I recently just found out you're not in the group no more.
No, I'm still in the group. I'm just on medical leave.
Oh, okay. Because I saw a recent performance and I saw that people were saying Dio Peoples is back.
Yeah.
Is that
Theo is standing in for me.
okay? Because I was wondering, like, because people kept saying it was permanently, and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
it said on
No.
Google too. It said on Google too. It said that you weren't in there no more. It said you were a former member, and that Theo, formerly of the Temptations and the Tops, that he was back.
Yeah.
No, he's standing in for me. I'll be back this month.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, also, what's it like working with the Temptations?
Great. It's amazing. It's like going to school every day because I've stood on the sidelines. I get to stand on the side of the stage and watch legends do what they do best.
Yeah.
So it's just been a learning experience.
Met them actually. Me and Josh have met them before.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
have.
we're all very close. All of us are. And I miss being out on the road with them right now. Um, but they have me working on some other situations here.
Hmm.
But like I said, we'll be back this month and just been on medical leave.
Good.
Because if you
Because
want to be able to do that consistently, you got to take care of this body here. So I had to take some time off so that I could give my body a chance to heal from a procedure that I had. And so rather than to put my body through any unnecessary wear and tear and to not be able to adequately do what I do with the tops that could slow the show down or something, I opted to take some time off, but I'll be back this month. So
Okay.
don't
good.
believe everything you read.
Good because I think there's a show that's coming up in Cleveland, Ohio, from where me and Devin is from, and we hope we get to see
I'll be
y'all.
there.
Good,
My
good.
family, in fact, I have a lot of family in Cleveland and I have a lot of family in Elyria.
Oh, really? Okay, okay. That's
Yeah.
great.
The producer, Aaron Lindsay,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
that's my cousin.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
So
Connect.
Aaron Lindsay, Lillian Lloyd, John Legend, myself, we're all cousins.
Wow.
The John Legend.
Yeah, Springfield, Ohio, Johnny Stevens.
That's him.
Connection. Connection. Well,
Yeah. So that's where we're all cousins, we're all family by blood, not just word of mouth.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I had one more question to ask.
Uh-huh.
All right. So my last question is, from the music that you grew up listening to, for like soul music, R&B, New Jack Swing, whichever it was for you,
Hmm.
versus the music of today. How do you feel about the music of today?
I like some of it. I think that the expression is great. Um, I just think it's lost the essence of being genuine and originality. We've fallen victim. The music industry, to me, is fallen victim to cookie cutter artists. They want 10 of the same thing.
Right.
If I had to choose between music prior to 2000, I would take the music prior to 2000. I love the music, some of the songs and the music, and some of the great artists that are out right now that are amazing. But as a whole, I would take the music of my childhood and some that came before me.
Yes, yes, indeed.
That's why we're still touring after the group's been together 72 years.
Yeah.
Because again, the music.
You're doing a great job too. I'm pretty sure
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
that you've made Levi, Lawrence, Ronaldo, and especially Duke very proud for what you're doing.
Man, I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm want you guys to know that I support you, that we stand with you, man, and y'all keep doing what you're doing, all right?
Yes.
And
Yes,
thanks
sir.
for having me.
And
No
thank
problem.
you for you being here.
Oh
It was
man,
an
no
honor.
problem, man. It was a pleasure to meet you guys. And stay in touch.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Mr. Morris. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir.
You
Peace.
too. Thanks for
All
coming.
right. God bless.
All right. We're back. And there you have it, folks. Mr. Alexander Morris. Let's all give him a round of applause.
Y'all asked and we delivered. Y'all asked and we delivered.
We've had some technical difficulties, but we made it through.
Yes, yes.
So we
Oh,
want to
God.
apologize to everybody for those technical difficulties. But we made it. Moving right along, we're going to get to our poem with Josh Benson.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Today's poem is called Peace of Mind from the great Debbie Woe. My thoughts are far from the universe, though I live in a world that's so diverse. My mind is in a deep space of fantasy where I can always count on my dependency. I'm certainly not used to talking much. Nevertheless, I do think a lot, trying so hard to maintain my sanity while living in this mixed entity. I want to be able to escape from the mysteries and leave everything behind as history, but certain parts never fail to haunt me, coming in form of never-ending dreams. When all I want is a peace of mind, to resign from the sad activities of mankind. If only I had the power to create absolute silence, to me, that would be nothing but pure excellence. That was Peace of Mind by Miss Debbie Woe.
Thank you so much. All right. Now we're going to move on to my observation. Thank you, Josh, again for the poem. And also, Jamarcus, I failed to mention you did give an excellent poem earlier as well.
Thank you.
I just want to let you know that, man. You write all of your poems by yourself. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I write all my poetries, man.
How long have you been a poet?
All my poetries are on my YouTube page, man. On my playlist.
How long have you been a poet?
I've been doing poetry for about 4 years.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's really good.
Thank you.
All right. I'm so glad for the observation. Thank you.
I like that. I like that.
Long intro.
Yeah,
That
like
was a long intro.
Well,
That was so long.
it's designed to to mellow us down.
Nice organ playing.
This week, yeah, man. I said I'm gonna put some organ on here, man. Let's calm us down. Let's get us, in the spirit.
Yes, indeed.
I'm calm now. Shoot.
I want to just say what an excellent episode we had today. I think we have excellent episodes every week. But I think this episode was a good episode, and I want everybody to give themselves a round of applause for that. To our guest, Mr. Alexander Morris, that was the excellent take that he gave, and I'm glad that everybody was able to ask him all the questions that we could ask him in this time frame. And so, being that is me, I want to just get to this point. This week, I just want to talk about a peace of mind. I know in this country, it's a lot of stuff going on. People don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. But it's time for a peace of mind. It's time that we stop being swayed left or right and stand strong in the middle of our beliefs and of our know-how. Because when you go left or right, you can be swayed to this wind of teaching or that wind of teaching. So it's good that everybody should find a peace of mind, a peace of understanding, a peace of belief, a piece of something, because this world is going down a interesting path. So, and I want to just have a moment of silence for those killed in that plane crash in Washington, D.C., and also the other various disasters, plane crashes that happen all around this country. Just one moment of silence here. Okay, I think that'll do it. And I give that moment of silence because that in itself is it shows that peace is needs to happen. Um, it really does. But I want to ask y'all. I want to expand the question out to everybody. What does peace look like for y'all? What is peace in this season, especially in America? And I want to invite all of our viewers to comment in the comments. What does peace look like? And why have we been so without peace here in America? Why can't we have peace? Why every 4 or 8 or 2 or 3 days got to have somebody shooting and killing? Now, I'm not saying that violence and danger is going to go away in an instant, but it seems nobody is working to unity. Nobody's working to love. Nobody's working to peace, especially us in our Black communities. We get the brunt of all of these things concerning uh, violence, but it's not us causing the violence. We're never the aggressors. We're always the ones being oppressed. And so I wanted to ask everybody here in this on this panel, and I want to invite everybody in the comments to comment what is peace and why can't we have it, be it in our families, be it in our homes, be it in our country as a whole. Why is this such a hard thing to have? I'll
Well,
start by asking Devin. Go ahead, Devin.
well, I'd say that peace is, to me, is acceptance, tranquility, love, togetherness. Just a way that keeps the world spinning and from going into a non-negative direction. Peace keeps it together, keeps things safe, it keeps people alive, and keeps us to thrive and strive to continue to do what we need to do every day that we are blessed to wake up. And why there's violence in the world? Well, I can't really think of what to put it into an answer, but I'll say at best that it's a lack of moral structure. I'll say that.
Okay. Thank you, brother Devin. definitely.
If I can explain more, I'll tell you.
A lack of moral structure.
Lack of more structure.
Yes.
What do you have to say, RJ?
Um, I think I agree with Dev for the most part about peace being acceptance. I think we can't have any peace because a lot of people out there aren't accepting of themselves. If you can't accept yourself, it's hard for you to accept other people.
Right.
But
Mhm.
at the same time, like, I think it coincides. Peace. You can't have peace without chaos. You can't have chaos without peace. You know what I mean?
Yes, they tie in hand in hand.
So it's like, on one hand, we yes, we're fighting for a peaceful world, but at the same time, you can't have peace without some chaos. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yes.
I understand that most definitely. I think my question mostly derives not necessarily that there can't be chaos, but there's no effort to work toward peace in general. Nobody is saying, "Hey, there enough is enough,"
I
and
think
that's I think that's one of the main issues.
I
There's no
I can
where
I
there's evil, there's not enough people standing up to say, "I'm going to do good." Evil seems to prevail overall, especially those doing good, and it's to me it's an unfair system. But go right ahead, RJ. I think you had something to say.
well with to that for that is I think it's fear more than anything. Fear of the higher being, higher power coming to come and get you. You're seeing all the peaceful, all the black leaders we had, they got assassinated.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Don't have that
saying?
many
So
left.
on TV too, on like national television and stuff like that.
And in
So
front of their
like when
families.
you know what I'm saying? So when you see something like that, shoot, there was a guy who the police department broke into his home and killed him in front of his whole people.
right.
But you know what I mean? So I think with that, it's like it's fear for one, because like when you see that, it's like, oh, I don't want that to be me. At the same time, you can't with all this inequality and injustice going on, we can't. It's hard to stay quiet. You gotta speak up.
Right. Um, I appreciate that, RJ. That's definitely those are definitely some valid points. Um, I just want to encourage everybody that is not encouraged that you're going to make it, even when things look like they're not right or that they look like they're bleak. Hold on. I speak this from personal experience, being an individual going through many trials and tribulations. Sometimes I want to give up, but I don't find myself giving up anytime soon. Rather, I find myself confident in this. As David said in the 27 number of Psalms, verse 13, I remain confident in this. And this is where I'll close for everybody. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. And so he says this to mankind and he says this to me. And whenever I get down, I often remember verse 14, which says, wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. And what does it mean to take heart? It means to take courage. It means to stand up when you know something is wrong, when you know something is out of order. Stand up that a change may come, both in you and both in a situation. It's never too late to do right. It's never too late to do what it is necessary. I want to end my observation off with that. And I also want to thank again everybody for tuning in to Rhythm and Reason. I want to ask everyone to please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell, which will give you notifications to every time we go live, which is 6:30 Central Standard Time and 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank my brothers Jamarcus, JC, Devin, and Josh for their participation. Every week we dutifully work hard that you might get content that is appealing to the eye. So we hope that you all enjoy this episode, and we hope that all is well with you. And I'm going to say it in typical Rhythm and Reason fashion before we end this week's episode. If you all would like to join in, I want to say it. Keep the
Keep the rhythm in your
Rhythm
life.
in
rhythm
your
of your
heart,
life and the reason
reason
Reason in
in
your
your
heart.
heart.
Peace be
Peace
with
and
you.
love
And
to
peace
all
be
of
with
you.
you.
Peace and love to the
Be
gods.
with you.